Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to City Sowers. I want to start this video by saying a giant thank you to everybody who has come and subscribed to our channel from Roots and Refuge channel. Thank you so much. Like, it's been a blast this weekend, and it's just been really incredible to see all of the supportive people who have been coming over and subscribing and commenting, and thank you, seriously, thank you. But now is the day that we are going to be departing our dear friend's farm. And so we're getting packed up. It's starting to sprinkle. So we're going to check in on David really quickly before the rain gets too heavy for the camera to be out there.
We're getting ready to hit the road. We've been dreading this rain, and it's just barely beginning. You can kind of hear it starting. The wind is picking up, and I just got the stuff basically loaded. We have like one more bag of laundry we're going to put in there, and then we're done. So I'm thrilled to not be packing in the rain. But this time at Roots and Refuge has been just insane. Learning experience, fun time with friends, and man, I mean, look at this place. My garden, incredible. I think we ate out of it every day in some form or another with dinner or lunches or snacks. And what an experience and lifetime of memories this has been.
All right, Nathan, what was your favorite part about this visit to Roots and Refuge Farm?
Probably to see all the animals.
To see all the animals?
And feed the babies.
Yeah, that was pretty fun feeding the baby goats, huh?
Twice.
Twice. Very cool. Anything you want to say to Jess and Maya?
Thank you.
That's right, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, Audrey, what was your favorite part about being at Roots and Refuge Farm?
Asking Jess my questions.
Asking Jess your questions? Awesome.
And I came here because this is where I asked her questions.
Yeah, we're sitting in the pavilion, and she wanted to have the arch of beautiful clematis flowers behind her.
I'm holding them.
Well, I'm really glad that you enjoyed this visit, baby. Anything you want to say?
Asking her questions are very fun.
You thought was that very fun? Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay, Caleb, what was your favorite part about visiting Roots and Refuge Farm?
The party.
The party yesterday? Very cool.
Or last night.
Or last night? That giant slide, was that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to say to Jess and Maya?
Thank you for letting us stay at your house, and thank you for the late birthday party for me and Ezra.
That's pretty awesome, buddy. All right, David, so what was your favorite part about coming and visiting Roots and Refuge Farm?
My favorite part, I guess I would say the realism. I don't know. The theory versus practice is a big deal. So to me, seeing it all play out in real life, it's kind of a deal breaker. So like you see something on YouTube, you see something as you drive by, you don't quite grasp all that goes into making it happen. For instance, last night we were playing cornhole. We had, 3 different YouTube families all together, and all of Maya's family. We're all playing cornhole, having a barbecue, having a great time. And we asked Maya, hey, are you ready to do some, ready for your turn at the cornhole? He's like, no, I gotta jump on the quad and feed the animals. And it's like, there's responsibilities that go along with this, and it doesn't just go away because you're having a barbecue. Looking out here, look at these animals. I mean, they're just, they're there whether you are having a barbecue or not. And so to be able to say, this is what I do, means you actually have to do it. And so just bringing back to reality that when you have a homestead, you have it, whether you're having fun with friends or family or not. So, a couple times I got to help out in ways like we chased down a goat that had jumped a fence. We were picking things in the garden and doing the things that make a homestead work. And it's like we were just a very small part of this as we visited, but I really enjoyed that. And so it kind of gave me a glimpse of what that life looks like if and when we get a chance ourselves to have a larger piece of land It also kind of makes me appreciate for the time being the season we're in, where we can just learn on a smaller scale and not worry about just how overwhelming it can be to have, in this case, 5 to 7 acres, and then do the most with what we can and add where we can, and kind of say, go away to the naysayers and say, I can't believe you're doing this now, because our dream is much bigger than just what we have right now. And so seeing all the animals and seeing the land being worked and the garden being raised and grown and being a part of each of those has been just a great experience. And thank you so much to Jess and Maya and their boys. I mean, even Maya's sister. The whole family was welcoming, the brothers. I did not meet a single person in that family who I wouldn't take home and adopt myself. They're great, great people. And I've just thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll just say Amanda, spot on when she said they're wonderful people and we'll have a great time with them. So that, I mean, they're real. It's real. I love it. All right, so you asked me what my favorite part is, and I know you've been looking forward to this for a long time. What is your favorite part of this adventure, this stay here at Roots and Refuge? Go for it.
I would have to say that my favorite part was being right. No, I have been saying for a long time, David and Maya, you guys are peas in a pod, you guys would totally get along, the kids would all love each other, and I was completely right. So like getting here, and because basically I was the only person who knew both groups, because I came out here 2 years ago and met Jess and Maya and the family, and I have my own family at home, so it was like I was the one connection between these two groups of people. And I just knew that if we got them all together, it would be like magical, and it really was. Like the kids just disappeared the second they got here, and they were inseparable ever since. There was like minimal like interference that had to be run on the part of parents, because you know, kids are kids and sometimes disagreements happen and parents have to step in, but that like didn't happen the whole time we've been here. And I guess I really enjoy the ability that we had to come out and see everything, and the kids got to have the experience on a real live farm, and they were, I mean, catching the toads and the fireflies and finding snakes, and it was just really, really a memorable experience for them, which made a memorable experience for me. And I really love that we've been able to come out and see the farm in its final moments. I mean, when we first planned this trip, they were still planning on moving at the end of the year. So it was like, oh, awesome, we'll get to see it in its final growing season. But then Jess told me that they had moved the move up, and I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna see it in its final moments. So it's been a little bit of chaos while they're trying to work out some stuff because they're trying to move, but it's also like, it's a beautiful thing to see, like this breathless expectation of like the whole farm. Like everything just feels like, and we're drawing the big breath to get ready for a big change. And it's gonna be really cool to see it all unfold, even from afar, but being able to see that big collective drawing of breath from the whole farm is just really cool.
Yesterday you got to meet Jill and Nathan, the couple that has bought this farm and will be taking it over. I know just from my conversation with Nathan and Jill, they're wonderful people, obviously, but they're looking forward to moving up themselves, right? They're going from 1 acre to this. This experience being here, what does it make you think about your future and desires and hopes and dreams?
What does it make me think? It makes me want it so much more. But I remind myself that I need to wait on God's timing, because so many of the things in what Jess has told me, how things came together for their move, how things are coming together for Nathan and Jill for their move, it is all entirely in God's timing. Whenever we try to push something or force something, God's going to put the brakes on it, and it's going to make it harder, and you're going to be slogging through the mud. But if you just wait for the timing, it's going to go a lot smoother, and it's going to be very evident that God's hand was in it. And I mean, just look at Jess and Maya's entire experience on YouTube. Like, they are one of the fastest growing YouTube channels like ever. And it's just one of those things that it's like they started it before they were really serious, and then when God said it's time, they got serious and he multiplied it. And that is what I'm hoping to do for myself. I'm hoping to wait on God's timing and be patient, I guess, because I feel like this is going to be my reality. Maybe, I mean, obviously not here, but I feel like this is going to be a thing someday for me.
One of the things that Jess said to me as we were kind of talking about future and how things came along for them was obviously her classic turn your waiting room into a classroom.
Yes.
So learn at every step. But even more than that, if you force a door open, you don't have your hands available to work because you're stuck holding it open. And that was so real to me. It's like, if and when we do this, I want it to be for real. I want it to be from God. I mean, we're right where God has us now, and that's kind of our tagline, right? Grow where you're planted.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're going on 1/5 of an acre, on 1 acre, on 5 acres. It's always going to feel too small if you are not in God's plan or willing to accept God's plan for you at that moment. So grow while he's giving you the chance to grow. And when your roots break through, you're going to get some larger space down below. You're going to be able to grow up. The sky is really high. So when you grow up, God's going to give you a place to grow, and he has. So for now, we get to turn our waiting room into a classroom.
Yep,
Go
absolutely.
2 goats, 12 chickens, 2 dogs, a partridge in a pear tree, and maybe some rabbits. But we're going to have all of those to the max. And learn as best we can.
Absolutely. We are going to grow where we are planted, and we're going to patiently wait to be transplanted. Now we exit the iconic pink gate for the last time. Chances are I won't be coming back here. Goodbye, lovely garden. So last time that I posted a video, we had this monstrosity all inflated and kids were sliding on it, and it was great. And David actually got a great little mini edited video that I'm going to throw into here because it was really fun to watch. He's got some slow motion shots, and I don't know, kids in slow motion are always entertaining no matter what they're doing. But we have had a wonderful stay. We're going to be hitting the road here in just a couple of minutes, but thank you so much to the Soward family for opening their home to us, even in the middle of all the chaos that they have going on right now.
I think we planned this it's been a year ago that we planned this, and when it came down to it, I was like, hey, we're still game if you guys are fine with it being absolute chaos.
Yep, and it's like, well, yeah, our lives were chaos, so.
It's been good. It's been a last hurrah of fun for our kids before we really buckle down and get all our stuff moved to South Carolina.
Yeah.
And it worked out exactly as I'd hoped it would.
Yeah.
They've had a great time.
Yes, they really have. It's been crazy, but in a good way.
Yeah. A good crazy. A good healthy crazy.
We absolutely love you guys. We love your family. We love following you guys, and we really enjoyed getting to get our families together.
Yes.
So.
Goodbye, Nathan. We'll miss you. We're gonna plant you a few years in the garden.
Bye, Ezra. Bye, Ezra. Have a nice time living with them.
Coming home to California. Take care, buddy.
Bye.
Good to meet you. Good to see you. Bye, Ben.
Bye, Dad.
Bye, Audrey. We'll miss you.
Bye, Ben. Bye, Mom. Bye, you can take care of us.
All right, we are officially back on the road.
Back on the road. Is that sad or happy, guys?
In between. Sad.
Sad, mostly sad.
All the way sad.
You guys
All
had
the
a
way
good time?
sad.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thrilled that we are making, you know, good weather on the drive. I had a great time there, but I was concerned about the rain packing up this morning, and it is literally just starting now that we're on the road, so I'm good with that, for sure. Onward to Nashville! We're crossing over the Mississippi River. First time I've ever seen the Mississippi.
That's a river.
You guys see that river? Excuse me while I kiss my wife. Mwah.
Yay!
Who can spell Mississippi without any eyes?
Huh? M-S-S-P-P-Y.
It's
M-I-S-S.
MSS.
MSS. SS.
M-I-S-S-I-P-P-I.
No, close your eyes. Just MISSISSIPPI.
Oh, well, I guess there's that too.
Miss.
Well, guys, we are in Tennessee.
We are?
Yay! 20 more hours.
Whee!
Nashville, about 3 hours away.
3 hours.
Ah, Nashville, home of the corn dog and other exciting features.
Home of the corn dog?
I don't know, I like making things up.
Or, you know, home of like
Home of the
music.
chunga.
Rock and roll.
Look at the Batman Tower. AT&T Tower mixed with Batman.
The AT&T and Batman Tower. Kind of cool, all the big buildings, huh?
So would you call it Bat TNT?
No, we wouldn't.
That building.
We made it to our hotel in Nashville. We're gonna get checked in, we're gonna get unloaded, and then we're actually gonna go spend some time with some of my family. We spent some time with David's family in Texas. Now we're gonna see some of my extended family.
Yay!
Yeah.
Tennessee!
In Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee.
So let's go get checked in and we'll get unloaded.
Sounds good.
There's the Nissan Stadium.
Home of the Tennessee Titans.
Here we go.
So we just made it to Nashville and we made it to my Uncle Irvin's house. And we get here and he's got alligator on the grill for us.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it looks so good. It smells
Alligator
amazing.
wrapped in bacon.
Oh, does life get any better?
Right?
He gave me a little taste of it. It was amazing.
You already snuck some?
I was not even sneaking. It was a
You
gift.
Sneaky
I
sneak.
gave-
He just loves me more than you.
So we've been hanging out here for a little while, but it's just that right time of day, so the lightning bugs are coming out. And Audrey, you said you have 3?
I have 2.
And Caleb, you have 2? All right, let's see, Audrey.
Let's add them up.
Wow, look at all of them.
Behind you. He's on your leg.
That one just lit up.
It did.
That's cool.
Light up, light up, light up. Oh, it lit up.
I saw that.
Light up again. Oh, that one lit up.
There you go.
Light up.
Caleb, are you catching them too?
I just saw it light up.
You did.
Here, show
Hey,
Mama.
Dad,
hey,
look, there's one behind
Caleb.
Now you can
All
you. Have 3.
right. Hey, you.
I just saw one light up.
You did.
Mhm.
Wow.
Open your hands, show
Let's see.
everyone.
Oh wow! Hello, lightning bugs.
One right
Hey.
back there.
Oh my goodness.
Very cool. Look
Right
at them
behind.
go.
One just flew. One flying.
Hello, bugs.
Kill it.
It's really cool to see them like right at ground level. You just see them poo 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 like lawn ornaments.
Lit up again.
Yeah.
When are they gonna stay lit up?
They don't stay lit up. That's what they do. Is they pulse that light.
And that little ball when they.
That's how they say, "Hey, I am single and ready to mingle."
Oh, is it a mating signal?
I have 2, Nathan.
I caught one.
You caught one too?
Firebugs
The one that I caught.
Hello, bug.
flying around
Yeah.
the island.
And then I have this.
And then you have this. What is this?
I don't know.
I have a strawberry.
It's some sort of unidentified creature.
It's like a worm.
What is it?
Yeah,
from
yeah.
But I got this.
It could be fly larvae.
Nathan the Critter Whisperer.
I have a strawberry.
Yeah, there's little bitty wild strawberries growing around here.
Either that or mosquitoes.
Very cool. Kids are having a blast in the yard.
Biggest mosquitoes.
Bugs.
Hey, Audrey.
Toss back.
I got 5 of them.
Oh.
No! I gotta go catch another one. But if you tap a lightning bug, they'll light up.
Now go.
Okay.
It's like the flaming yana. Literally fishing the same day.
No.
Oh, I saw that one.
Put
Look
it on the
at that.
I
ground.
would flew to Seattle
Oh,
to go
They're going crazy.
very cool.
No.
Thank you everybody for joining us on our next leg of this trip. Driving all the way out here to Nashville, Tennessee and getting to meet with family and hang out and catch lightning bugs.
Lightning bug.
Yeah. So we'll be getting some more stuff tomorrow. So as always, this is your urban nerd with a goat herd telling you you can grow where you're planted.
Even if you're a
don't have
firefly. Even if you're a firefly.
Even if you're a firefly.
I have lots of fireflies. No.
Yeah.
Fly away. Hey,
Oh, it's crawling away.
There you go.
Fly
There you go.
away.